Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Billy Hamilton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curve balls. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa into shallow center, and that retires the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Charlie.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. This one's flared toward left center. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Hamilton is under it. 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In there for strike 1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hamilton over to his right. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Gary Sanchez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
First baseman number 19.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Correa is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Cannon Pride. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Left fielder,
and here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it. And a rather easy first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, falling a fastball to get a changeup, and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Ready now, Todd Frazier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back. Lays off 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ground ball right side. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Devin Mesoraco.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth.
At the plate, Scott Schebler hitting at an even 220 on the year. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are two away. Stepping up now, number 33. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Second baseman.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
But this is yanked out there at shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 28.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes, and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
Another payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Votto will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He throws him on the fastball there. Billy Hamilton goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Scooter Gennett comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And the Reds have their first hit of the game. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-1, here it is. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate. That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So stepping in, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Cozart is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Scorched to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Cannon Pride comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in.
Devin Mesoraco.
First offering on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that pitch gets your attention right away. That's that ball up and in. The hitters get back there and they go, hey, that could end my career. That ball's a little too close to my head.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So coming to the plate, number 33, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So digging in now, Todd Frazier. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. Swing and a miss, 3-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Odubel Herrera.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he'll be back in standing up. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He's running towards second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Billy Hamilton. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Billy Hamilton.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Pitch on the way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
2-strike changeup, and he was able to foul it off just enough to fight it off to get another pitch. That's a tough pitch to hit with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Garcia. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Kozar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a ball 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Gardner on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the...
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder.
Grounded softly to the right. Votto charging in on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chance.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Drew Storen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Another 1-2 delivery, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hamilton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Garcia ready, the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And that brings Up Scott Scheffler. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Doug Mayer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 33. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Adam Duvall will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A fastball right over the outside corner. And a neck-high fastball that time. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Wandy Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. From the stretch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Michael Lorenzen answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Michael
Lorenzen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is lifted out to left. Duvall has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Skied into straightaway right. Hamilton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now in the box, Scooter Gennett. They'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Scooter Gennett.
Jose Peraza is going to come on and pinch hit. And this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the Pat Neshek.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. In is Joey Votto. First offering on its way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pride is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
Coming
11,
to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now a flare out to left center. Duvall sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Standing in, Zach Cozart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Zach Cozart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Oh, he was right on that one. A breaking ball right in his wheelhouse. He just, oh, man, he had good timing.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Striding in. Cannon.
The center fielder, Cannon Fry.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. Digging in now, Todd Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Another one sent foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Charlie Blackmon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
See, that's going with the umpire zone, not yourself. You got to trust he's going to adjust it, even if he missed it.
Rick Caballero is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Rick Caballero.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Charlie Blackmon becomes out number 2 this inning. Odubel Herrera stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
This is popped up. Calling for it, Suarez. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance?
Leading off for the Reds, the designated hitter, Doug Mayer.
Chad Green takes the mound to start the.
For the Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Correa takes it in, and he's set down, 1 away. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now here's the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Jason Rodriguez takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Number 25. Jason
and the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Pride has a play. 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hamilton on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. The 1-0. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Duvall is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Standing in, Jose Peraza. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In is Joey Votto now. He comes into this appearance in the midst. New pitcher coming on now.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 24, David Price.
Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. A fastball that just misses inside. The 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases. Here and set up the force at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry. Only play will be the first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is in to score. David Robertson will slide in now.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is settling in now. Aaron Hicks. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Two and 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it to ball. He's got it 1 away. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the left side. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. Ready for another shot. Now, Todd Frazier, 0 for 4 with a time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
One there. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played, particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.